Hey everyone, it's Caitlin. This video is going to be talking about my skincare routine. I'm going to go through the things that I use for my morning and nighttime skin routine. So a lot of these things I've been using for a while, but I didn't want to make a video until I knew how they all worked together and what the results were. And also, if you've probably been noticing in my other videos I've been filming, I've been having like a lot of acne again. And if you've also watched my videos from like way back, you know that I kind of struggled with that before pretty badly, but at that point I went to like a dermatologist and I got like a few topical skin things, and actually a medicine too, but I didn't take, what is it called, Accutane. I just didn't want to go that route. But that stuff worked for me at that point. I didn't really want to go through that again and take medicine. So I decided to just really like research skincare and try some things all together, because to be honest, I was not that good at really having a routine with my skincare. I would just wash my face and that was basically it. I didn't do anything like masks or exfoliators or serums or toners or anything. Like I just kind of was super simple about it. And I probably didn't get all my makeup off, and that could have been another reason why I was breaking out. It also could be hormones, I don't know. I also was like really thinking about when it started and a kind of a pattern. And I feel like my skin always starts acting up when it gets cold. So like the acne all started up again, I think it was like around September. Yeah, around September, I would say. And like, so it started getting a little bit colder and I have really bad acne, and now it's getting warmer and my skin is really clearing up. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I don't think it really has to do with the weather, because I remember when I had that really bad acne situation, it was during the summer. So it could not be true and I could just be making things up. I don't know. But I will start with the morning skincare routine that I do. So in the morning, I take a shower every morning. And in the shower, I either use, depending on how bad my skin is, I usually use this in the morning, always, the benzoyl peroxide. And I was using this one, the 10% benzoyl peroxide, for a really long time, and my skin was fine, and then I got a breakout again, and then I went down to 5%. I don't know, I just decided to get the 5% one and it didn't do anything, so I rebought this one. So I've been using this one in the shower, and that's all I do in the shower. Sometimes it depends, like sometimes I'll just use the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser just to clean my face for the day. Like today, like my skin is fine, it's really not having any problems, so I just used this. So in the morning, it really depends on how my skin is acting. If it's really bad, I'll use this. If it's not, I'll just use the other one. Because honestly, I don't want to use this like constantly. I just have it to keep my skin under control. And then once I get out of the shower, I use the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. And this has 5% glycolic acid, aloe vera, and ginseng. Ooh. So this is really nice because it exfoliates without being abrasive, and it really starts to even out your skin. And another thing that I was reading is like when you use a toner or something like this, it really like cleans out your skin like really well, so that when you use other products like serums, moisturizers, eye creams, other beneficial things, this really cleans everything so that you can absorb all those good things, if that makes sense. Oh, I thought someone was out there. So anyway, this one says on the back, a lot of people know about this one, it's really good. This is my second bottle. So what it does is it evens out skin tone for a brighter, cleaner complexion, gently exfoliates to remove dead skin cells, revealing healthy, glowing skin. The skin texture looks and feels smoother, and it's for all skin types. It's alcohol free and hypoallergenic, and you can use it in the morning and night. It's also paraben free too, and they didn't test on animals. So I love this because I'll put it on, my skin feels really clean. The next thing I do in the morning, after that, once it's dry, I put on the Glossier Super Pure Serum. And this serum is for acne prone skin. So it says to calm breakout prone skin and redness. And it has niacinamide and zinc in it. So these ingredients are good for acne prone skin and sensitive kind of red skin. And I'm really freaking out because I'm running out. As you can see, there's like a drop left. It's very scary. So then I have this on and I kind of let that sink in. I also have been doing the method of like patting it in rather than like rubbing. I felt like I was just rubbing my face all the time, which is probably a bad thing. So while that sinks in, I put on the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I've just been starting to use eye cream because I am now going to be 27, so you should probably start using eye creams. I don't know. I don't really have anything that crazy going on under my eyes. I mean, I have a few like laugh lines, but they are like when I'm not smiling, they're not there. But anyway, I do notice that when I use this, my concealer, and if I use powder, it looks a lot better, but if I don't, it looks really dry and scary. So I do like to use this under my eyes now. I don't know if it's doing anything, but it does feel like it's more hydrating under my eyes. Because, yeah, this one is for locking moisture around your eyes. So it's kind of just a simple eye cream. I don't think it's really anti-aging or anything. It just kind of is hydrating. So I use that one. And then I either use, depending on what foundation I'm wearing, I do the double moisturizing, which I heard about, where you use one that's a little bit more lightweight and then one that's has an SPF in it and is a lot thicker, kind of. So this one I've been using for a while. It's the Youth to the People Kale, Spinach, Green Tea, and Hyaluronic Acid Age Prevention Moisture Cream. It's a very long description, but it's pretty much empty. I'm really sad about this also. They sell this at Sephora, Nordstrom's, and Anthropologie. These guys are from the Bay Area where I live, so I think they're based out of Oakland. That's where this is made. I love this. It's really, at first I tried this. I got this for free because when I started working at Anthropologie, I was in the beauty section and I trained for all of their products and stuff, and they came and they gave us free samples. So I got this for free, but it's like $48, so I'm kind of like, but I kind of want to buy it again because I really like it. At first I didn't like it because it felt like it didn't do anything for my skin. My skin just felt really dry and like I needed something thicker. But I started using it again and I got really obsessed. So it's so nice and lightweight, but it feels like really hydrated when you have it on. So if I'm wearing a foundation that doesn't have SPF, like if it just has SPF 15, let's say, or less, or none, then I use this, and then I use this Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer, and this actually only has SPF 15. I thought it had more, which is kind of stupid now that I'm looking at it. But I like this one because it has a natural ingredient, which is like calming for skin that's irritated and like red. So kind of similar to like how the Glossier serum is for like irritated skin that needs to be calmed. So yeah, I kind of just bought this, so I haven't been using it a ton, but okay, so if I have my foundation, like the one I used today has SPF 30, so I didn't use this one today, I just used this one, if that makes sense. But if I have a foundation that has like no SPF, I'll use this when I get out of the shower after the skincare. And then right before I do my makeup, I'll put this one on and then my foundation. Okay. I'm not used to having this many products. Like, it's kind of crazy to me, but it's working. So I'm like, maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm having fun trying different products, to be honest. And then, okay, so that's my morning, like, getting ready routine before my makeup and everything. And then I'm, you know, going about my day. I don't do anything with my skin during the day. And then at night, I basically, as soon as I get home, I take my makeup off, which is really kind of funny because I spend so much time doing my makeup. But I like can't wait to take my makeup off when I get home. So I use these simple, I love these facial wipes. I use them mainly because I feel like it's easier to get my eye makeup off with them. So I love these because they really are nice for your skin. They have no scent and they just take off like all kinds of makeup. So they even remove waterproof mascara. So I usually use these kind of just as a clean swipe to get the majority of my makeup off. Then I've been looking into like steps, like how many steps people use for their makeup, and I found something that was like 10 steps, which was kind of crazy to me, but something I found that was actually really interesting was like using 2 cleansers. Kind of like the way I use 2 moisturizers. So the first cleanser that I'll use is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser, because this one takes off a lot of makeup and you can kind of use it in different ways. So the first way I use it is I do 1 pump or 2 depending on how much makeup I have, and I don't get my face wet, and I just massage it all over my face because it kind of has like that oil gel feel where it kind of just melts makeup off. And then I rinse it all off, and that's like my first layer. And depending on if I'm going to use this cleanser at night, I'll either re-clean my face again, because once I do this first step, then my face is wet. Then I use it either again to like re-clean it, so like the second time cleaning it, and then my skin is like completely clean. Or instead of using this for the second time, I'll use this instead. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention with this one is when I'm in the shower, I put this on like on the areas that I need it, like that I'm breaking out, and I kind of leave it on as like a mask while I like shave my legs or, I don't know, condition my hair or something. So I leave it on for a little bit just so it kind of like penetrates the things that need to go away. But at night I just kind of massage it in and rinse it off. I haven't been using my Clarisonic, which is another thing that's interesting. And before, when I wasn't doing a lot of this, I would just use my Clarisonic at night as like exfoliating. But I have been using just this exfoliating toner tonic thing, and I haven't had any dry skin. In fact, my skin has been glowing. It kind of looks like it's glowing now. And I have just foundation on. Like, I don't have any highlighter or anything special. So this, I think, is really helping. Okay, so that's the cleansing part. Once everything's clean, I put this on to make sure it's really clean. I make sure, sometimes I forget to get makeup off that's like over here or on my neck, so this really helps getting everything off and ready for serums and other things. So, depending on the night, if my skin is like being super weird and horrible, I will use this mask, which is the detox mask, which I feel like I've talked about before. This is a sample, which again I got at Anthropology when I was doing the training, and it's really good for like your skin that's troublesome. So I'll use this one if my skin's being crazy, and then I'll use the serum and stuff like that. But let me get back into that. So if it's not being crazy, which it hasn't been really recently, I will go and use this serum again, or I use this serum, which is Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum, which is also good for evening skin tone and brightening. So I'll use this, I use this every other night. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'll use this one on the nights I'm not using this one. I know it's kind of confusing, but anyway, so I'll use this one and I just pat it on, you know, everywhere. And then for moisturizer at night, I use Indie Lee Squalene Oil. I was using this before morning and night, and I felt like it was too much for me because it's an oil. So I like to use this one at night. It's just so, it's really nice. And when you wake up, your skin looks really like glowy. So I've been using this one. And then recently I haven't been having to use these other products I'm going to show you, but I was using them before, and I wasn't really using the oil at this point. But I got Mario Badescu buffering lotion, and oh yeah, another mask that I use is the Mario Super Collagen Mask. I think I just got a sample of this and I thought it was kind of nice. It hydrates and smooths dry, dull complexion. So sometimes I just use this one for fun. I don't think my skin's that dull anymore. It seems like really glowy to me, so I haven't been using it that much. But I want to get, I feel like I've been talking a lot. I want to get more masks though, because I think I really like using masks now. I'll use this one, and I got also the drying cream. Okay, so the drying cream is for like little pimples. I really like the smell of this too, by the way. It's kind of a weird color, but it smells like cumin or something. It smells good. So this is for like little pimples that you just want to kind of like dry up and for them to go away overnight. So sometimes I'll use that one, depends on what's going on. And then this one is for really deep pimples, like those scary deep ones. So I have no idea if this worked, but I used this for a couple of times when I had some really deep, big ones. And you just like rub it on, and that's it. It has a really strong alcohol smell, which I don't like, but so it says, after cleansing and toning, shake well and apply 1 to 2 drops using fingertips, concentrating on blemishes and avoiding the eye area. Use every evening on affected areas in case, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, so I used this one, and I don't know if it really helped. Maybe it did because they're gone. But, yeah, I'm not sure. It's one of those things where you're like, is it a coincidence or did it work? Because they're not here. I'm not sure. But if you want to try it, maybe it does work. I don't know. Anyway, those but those are my everyday skincare things. And I was wondering if anyone has suggestions on masks. If they do, for like, I don't know. I mean, like really good ones for like brightening and like, you know, brightening ones, I would say. And if anyone has recommendations on things for acne scarring, I would love that, because I really think I need that now. That's like my next step. But this is the first time I've actually had like a regimen, like a skincare regimen, and I think it worked, and I'm like kind of impressed that I figured it out, and they're all like working together. So if you guys have any more questions about the products that I use, or anything like where I got them, or, you know, I think I kind of explained where I got everything though. But yeah, if you guys have questions on how I, you know, the steps again, or if you want to know anything else, just leave me a comment below. And if you do have suggestions on anything else, please tell me. I'm really into trying skincare products now, but I think now that I have this all down, I'm probably going to stick to this for a while until, yeah, I think I'll stick to it for a while because I feel like it's really working for me. But let me know what things work for you guys, and if you have any other suggestions, I would love to know. So that's my skincare routine. Yeah, hope you guys liked that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.